So you can see the thing finally goes. So I spoke to my good friend Dave Sterling last night. He gave me a few ideas. So what we've done here, and you'll never believe what's up, we just completely bypassed the filter. So you can see the filter, I've just run one pipe in and run one pipe right back out. So I've done that, and then I've just ran this from this little bottle, put some diesel in it, and it just runs up through there. So it goes in through that pipe, which goes to the top there, and then the return is at the bottom of there. So, but the problem with this thing, as you can see, is actually it's an in-tank pump. It's no running. So when I cranked this over at first, maybe I will stop it. Initially, when you go to get this car to go, the fuel comes shooting out it. But now it's no moving. So that air bubble is case in point. There's no any fuel going through that thing. So I just primed it, put diesel right into there, and that connection there, I'll put my light on, goes right into the top of the pump there, into the tandem pump, and the return is at the bottom. It's the return, it comes down back through the fuel temperature sensor. So I got it wrong in the last bit I said. So I'm going to prime that key and see if this thing moves again, because certainly when you primed it, it was moving, but when you're running the thing, it's no working. So I need to go underneath the back seat, I think. Update. There's nothing wrong with anything here. What had happened was these two pipes on the filter had been reversed. So here's how it works. So this is a return pipe, and this is a feed pipe. So that's a return pipe, and that's the feed pipe. So the feed pipe comes right there and goes in to into the top of the pump, and the return pipe is at the bottom there. See that pipe down there? That's the return pipe. This one, it comes back up and goes into that side. So when they were trying to get this started, due to the mobiliser issue, someone had reversed the connections on top of the filter. Just a pure oversight. So as you can see, it starts okay now. Oh, first turn of the key. So the amazing thing about this actually is the thing started even when the pipes were reversed. So never came across that one before. So we're learning every day. Always check the simple things. I was ready for an in-tank pump, or incidentally, when we were looking at that pipe, that must just have been a wee airlock within the pipe, but there was pressure in that pipe. So anyway, thanks to my good mates Dave for putting me in the right direction. Much appreciated. So there you go. Starts off the key first kick. Plenty to go. Thought I'd never hear that noise again. Anyway, cheers. Right, here's a little update just to finish this video off. Now, Roddy had one of these tandem pumps hanging about the garage, so I just thought I'd show you this. Thanks to Dave Sterling for all the information he gave us on it. So what he was saying, now we know that had been a service and mix up in that car I had worked on, but at least I learned quite a bit about this pump deuce unit. Now this is a tandem pump here, and that's driven from the camshaft, and this connection here, that is the vacuum. That supplies vacuum to your braking unit. And when we were working on the car, that connection up there, that takes the diesel in, and this is the return for the diesel. I think I'm saying that right. That's diesel in, and that's the return pipe. Now Dave was telling me that you can actually get a pressure reading off this through this little connection here. I think it's this one. There's another one there as well. So it's a 6mm Allen key goes into that, and you take this is a banjo bolt fitting, and you put that through there like that, and you can actually, if I can get that to fit in. There we go. that'll go down there like that. Need to use the O-rings right enough to seal it up. So what he was saying, we're not talking about high pressures here. It's not like common rail. So I think off of this one, I've just made an adapter there so it would. That's a glow plug tester. So we just go right onto this, my fuel pressure tester. Now, I'm sure he was talking about pressure reading off of that would be about 3.5 bar. So it's no high pressure at all. And then on the intake side from the pump in the tank, that's really just to carry the diesel up. And you're only talking about 0.5 bar there. But Dave said the best test is actually just to do away with everything, the filter that, and just see if this pump should be able to draw in the diesel itself without actually having the little pump in the tank to do the job. So that's a bit of information for you. And the other thing he said, if you ever change these pumps, you need to change the gasket, because it's a one-time use gasket only. So there you go, a tandem pump. We were saying it's fairly common to go, but obviously that wasn't my problem. Mine was just a total cock up. Anyway, cheers.